Probably a big part of the reason why you don't have the success you want right now is because you care too much about what other people think, right? And so one of my mentors, he said, I would rather be weird than be alone, which is kind of cool. Like whatever you're more committed to is what you're going to get. So if you're more committed to looking cool and being suave and just being the guy that doesn't need to walk up to any girls and maybe have one say no to him or make him feel bad, right? Then that's what you're going to get. But if you're more committed to, no, I really want to master this part of my life. I want to have a great woman in my life and understand that the same way most guys aren't the quality that a top quality girl wants, most girls aren't going to be the quality a top quality guy wants. And so if you want a really high quality girl, you've got to be prepared to, you know, they say kiss a few frogs, right? As it were. You're going to have to go meet some girls that aren't quite what you want. You've also got to go get the skill set down where you actually even have the ability to be able to walk up to a girl and meet her, because if the girl of your dreams is out there and you haven't had any practice or reference experience or build up the confidence to even do something like that, it's irrelevant. Because you can see the girl of your dreams, you walk up, you do an approach, and you're so nervous you mess it up, or you go on a date with her and you mess that up because you don't know how to move a date forward properly, or you don't know how to, you get her number and you don't know how to follow up on the phone because you haven't practiced, right? So it's what are you more committed to? You're more committed to, oh, I'm worried that, so look, I've had times where I've walked up to a girl in a nightclub, as I've done a lot, right? And there'll be some guy there and it didn't work out, right? And I go, like walk away. He's like, go away, or she's just like being shitty, right? And you're like, oh, whatever. And then some guy standing there is like, oh, you got rejected. And you're like, yeah, cool, bro. Like, how many girls are you talking to? And he's like, oh, right? Because he's not doing shit. And so one thing you've got to understand is if you don't have haters, if you don't have other people criticizing you, you're not even making enough of a fuss or doing anything cool enough that you're even worth noticing. Because it doesn't matter how good you are at anything. You could be the president of the United States, which we all know about. Like, he gets so much freaking criticism. You could be the top politician in New Zealand. You could be the freaking, you know, celebrities. You could be a musician. Like, everyone, it doesn't matter how good you are at anything. You're going to have people that are going to hate on you and criticize you. So if people are going to hate on you and criticize you anyway, you might as well at least be doing something cool and getting what you want out of life. Funny example always cracks me up, and for you, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's so funny because some people will be watching this YouTube. You fuckers that comment on my videos and you put like thumbs down, doesn't matter how good the video that I make, there's always going to be a percentage of people that give it thumbs down. Or people that write comments like, oh, look at this bald guy, bet he's never had a girlfriend, like all this kind of shit. I'm like, cool, right? It cracks me up. I love reading those comments. It's so funny because it means that I'm actually doing something. And I, for fun, sometimes I click on these people and I look at their YouTube account, right? And they've got like, oh, no subscribers, no videos. So this little bitch is sitting behind his fucking computer going like, oh, I'm gonna freaking give this guy some shit. And it's like, well, where's your stuff, man? You know, you're not even freaking trying anything yourself. So it's just like, what are you more committed to? Are you committed to looking cool and having no one criticize you? Or are you committed to being a guy that doesn't matter how awesome you are, you're always gonna have critics, but that's a good sign you're doing something cool.